guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. So this is the first video that I'm filming, the first of the year. I know I haven't been around, haven't really been up to doing any videos lately. I even forgot that I had recorded the Christmas and winter candles back in October because I had pulled all my fall and winter candles out to put on my two bookcases and then put my spring and summers away, and so I recorded them pretty much back to back when I did the fall and the winter. When I had my leg hurt. So I totally forgot to upload that video. It was like the only thing I had pre-recorded at all during the season. And then I purely had no time, kind of had no motivation. I'm a lot like Little Balladeer, where it was kind of a limbo moment. I mean, it's the holidays, you're buying for other people, and I kind of meant to maybe do some gift idea videos, because I, have my mom and my sister that I buy for, which, of course, they love a lot of the same stuff that I talk about on here. Beauty products, Yankee, Bath & Body, the norm. But I just never really got around to it. I just didn't have time. And then once December got here, it was just harden it, but balls to the walls for me, because I was so slammed at work, because it's retail and it's Christmas, so you can imagine that. I was actually kind of like a trainer for all the new seasonal holiday people. They kind of had given me a promotion at work, and so it just got really hectic there for a while, and I was so super busy because they needed me and the one other girl they kind of gave this position for. They needed us there all the time because we're stronger people and we know how to teach and lead and all that. So I just never ever had, I was lucky I had one off day a week, and that's Thursdays, because my husband doesn't work Thursdays. He has to work 6 days a week at his job, so I don't work them so we can actually see each other. So if it hadn't been for having Thursdays off, I probably would have been 7 days a week. And so I was trying to get gift spot in between. My entire family got sick. My dad started out with the flu, didn't realize it. So my mom and I got walking pneumonia. My sister got the flu, and then my husband got the flu because of it. So we were pitiful there for about 2 weeks, taking care of each other. And then we had family come in, literally the day we finally felt better. They came to stay with us for about a week and a half during Christmas. So it was just literally chaos. And I finally have packed up my Christmas stuff. I've got my living room and kitchen and dining room all back in order. Now I've got to do this bedroom I'm in now that I film in, that I keep my candles and stuff in. I've got to clean up in here because this is where I stored all my wrapping paper and stuff. And then my bedroom and closet. And then I will be done cleaning. And then I might get around to doing some videos again. And sorry I've been talking a lot and just telling you my life story. It just kind of turned out that way. But yeah, so I just kind of pulled this stuff together. As random as it is, this is either stuff I bought for myself or my husband got me at Christmas time. I only grabbed stuff that was wax oriented. I didn't do a what I got for Christmas video. I just kind of pulled the stuff that kind of made sense to what I film. And then I just did the Yankee semi-annual sale in the mix of this, because that sale is horrible. Bath & Body and Victoria's, they're sucky, but Yankees is awful. They even had Halloween stuff out at half off. Usually, I don't mind getting a few things for 75% off, but half off, after Christmas, that kind of sucks. And they really didn't have a lot of treasures back I wanted. I know that the ones retiring, blueberry and scone and stuff, people are crazy about, but I hate blueberries. I always have, so I don't even care. They're getting rid of that one. Does not hurt my feelings at all. But, they just didn't have crap. I bought 2 candles, and that's it. So, I'll just kind of show you what you're even looking at, because I know this is probably the most random haul known to mankind. But it's just, I wanted to put all my candles together that I got this season, for Christmas, that I've bought, whatever. And, before I start doing my rotations of, my seasons, because I really, even though it is freezing cold here in Alabama, which, yeah, I know people in, Michigan are probably thinking, you don't know what cold is, but that would be kind of like Michigan having, a heat wave, or something that's completely out of the norm. And we also, in Alabama, because of the hot and cold, for us all the time, it causes tornadoes. We get what's called sleet, and a friend of ours that moved here from the north, she had no idea what sleet was. So in case you're not really sure, it's just basically frozen rain that's going to accumulate on the roads, and then it sucks like nobody's business when you're trying to get to work or something. And you know, it kind of causes a craze in the South just because we're not accustomed to that. We don't have the materials, you know, chains on tires and stuff like that, so it's kind of ridiculous. So even though it's freezing cold, like, I am completely over winter fragrances. I really wasn't even digging them, I think because I was never home. So I'm ready for my spring ones. I'm just over it. And I know that sounds really pitiful, but this season was just too crazy for me that I'm glad it's over. And I've never said that about Christmas, but it's just kind of what happened. But, yeah, so I'll show you this stuff, sorry. In the back, like, well, my husband bought me 2 of them. He bought me an evergreen and a vanilla cedar wood, kind of for Christmas, because he knows I love candles. An evergreen, I already have one, but it never hurts to have a backup because I've been burning the one I have this season, so at least I'll have that one to put up for this season. The rest of the Bath & Body Works candles, I bought them when they had the $8 deal before Christmas. The only things that I bought for myself that time of year. So I grabbed a vanilla firewood, a vanilla bean Noel. That's the only, like, Christmas one at all I bought this year. I didn't buy any of the other ones. But I did love the Winter Market that came out, Sugared Lemons, which of course smells like lemonade. I'm a lemonade fanatic. If you guys have seen my videos, you might know that. Sweet Clementine, I'm obsessed with that one. It just smells like a fresh peeled orange. And the Berries and Pears, Sparkling Berries and Pears, I love that one because it completely reminds me of Cranberry Pear Bellini, which is like one I'm crazy about, so I definitely had to get that. And then my husband bought these 4. I guess he did like a buy 2 get 2 for Christmas. And he did pretty awesome because he knows not a clue which ones I own. And luckily these 2 I didn't have, which is Meyer Lemon and November Rain. Meyer Lemon's one of those, I've always wanted it, but I'm always so like trying to get the limited edition and collections that I kind of never really buy the regular collections. So he did pretty awesome getting that one. November Rain, I loved it. It was the only fall one that I never grabbed, so I'm kind of glad he got that. These 2 I already had, but they are 2 of like my favorites throughout the store. So I'm kind of excited about that. So now that I've got backups for it, so Honey Blossom and Mango Peach Salsa, and I've actually been burning that Mango Peach Salsa because, again, I'm completely over the Christmas and just, like, I'm just not in the mood for, you know, the cranberries and, you know, stuff like that that can be used this time of year. I'm over it. So, random, a Balsam and Cedar. I grabbed this at Cracker Barrel, of all places, because they had them, like, 70% off. It's the only one they had. So I grabbed it, so it was like $8. Not too terrible. Again, it's one of those, I have one that I've been burning, but now I'll have a backup for the next season. And for 70% off, I really don't mind paying $8 for a candle. And then we get into the 3 pitiful items I bought at Yankee at their semi-annual sale. And the only reason I even got this much is because these were 2 that I've been wanting for a super, super long time. Midnight Oasis is one that's just so hard to find because it is retired. So it's one of those, if I ever see it, I try to grab it. I've only ever found like the small sizes. So I was super excited to find that one. Of course, they do the half off, which, I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. But that's all I grabbed was Midnight Oasis and Cookies and Cream. This is one that I've been wanting to order off of the website, Weeds to Wildflowers, for a very long time. They have super old, super retired Yankees. Some are decently priced, but it actually does have the ones that are worth a lot of money. Like, I think the original Halloween one is like $400 because it's like the boxed, like, label that's just like basic, a basic font in that little square, very just simple. But they have a lot of cool fragrances on there, and no one's really ever talked about it that really does the wax thing. But it's just something my sister came across and told me about. I've been meaning to order from there, but I've just never really, you know, put it aside in my mind that, okay, if they're going to be like a $28 regular price candle with not, you know, no kind of coupons or deals or sales or anything, it's hard to want to do that. But if it's something really old and really rare you want, it might be worth it. But this is one of those, I wanted it ever since I saw it and never bought it. And so since they had it half off in the store, they brought it back. Super excited, and that kind of that's like the only thing that made me happy at their sale. And this is completely random, but it's just one little accessory tea light holder I bought. It's a snowflake that glitters. It's kind of glittery. I love snowflakes. My wedding anniversary is actually this month, and it snowed on our wedding day, which, again, I'm in Alabama, so that's a very rarity in itself. But the morning we got married, it was snowing really, really hard. It was just enough to kind of capture in a few pictures, and then it was just gone. And by the time our wedding was here, it cleared up so people could travel and, you know, kind of get back to the normal. And the 2 years following, it actually snowed on our anniversary. Again, it's so weird because in Alabama, we're lucky if we get anything. So I really have just kind of grown to love snowflakes, just kind of because it's a personal thing for me. And I just kind of think of our wedding when I see snowflakes. So my husband's bought me jewelry before that's like a snowflake and stuff, and he knows how personal it is to me. So I just grabbed that to keep in my bedroom for a basic little tea light because I think it's cute. I'll probably actually put it out throughout January and then maybe just kind of stick it away until next year, because I like having it out during January because that's our anniversary month, not necessarily Christmas. So, and the last thing is the thing you're looking at is the VIP bucket from Bath & Body Works. My mother-in-law actually picked that up for me. It's kind of cool. I liked it when I first kind of saw it, but I wasn't, shopping for myself or anything. I thought it was pretty cool. The only thing I don't care for in it is the Japanese cherry blossom lotion, and I might, just like change it out. It's the only fragrance on the face of the planet, well, sensual amber, that I hate. I just don't like it, but I loved everything else in it. It's basic stuff that I could use. I mean, body washes, soaps, loofahs, it's awesome. So she knows I love Bath & Body Works, so she picked up one for all of the daughter-in-laws, which was kind of cool. So I was kind of excited to get that because I really wasn't expecting it. I liked it, but I wasn't really going to buy it for myself, and I wasn't really shopping at Bath & Body Works at that point for everybody. So spending the $40 to get it for $20, I just wasn't really doing that, so it was kind of hard for me to get it anyway. So that was pretty super awesome of her because she knows how much I am obsessed with the store. So that's kind of everything that I've gotten for myself or for Christmas kind of throughout this season. I've been doing my semi-annual sale shopping, so I'm going to follow up with those videos. Sorry this was like long, rambling, like my life story. It's just kind of, it's first of the year. It's time to get things like, kicked into gear and get a fresh start. I'm going to do some reorganizing. I'm that person who the second the first of the year gets here, I'm not worried about working out, losing weight, eating right. I mean, I want my house in order. Like, I want everything in its place. And my husband actually bought me this, like, cubicle thing for my closet, so I can actually, like, reorganize my closet, which is amazing. I've been needing to do that forever. So I'm kind of going to be doing that, but I'll film my videos in between. I doubt I'll get anything else from what I've already bought from the semi-annual sale, especially from Yankee. So I'm just going to film my Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works videos. If you have any requests, it's the first of the year, if there's anything like you want to see, just let me know, or any type of video that you want. I'm down with that. I've got time now that things have slowed down. So I hope you guys had wonderful holiday season, whether it's Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever. I hope your New Year's are awesome and that your resolutions you make, you're able to stick to it, and I hope it works out great for you guys. And I guess I'll see you shortly with all my semi-annual sales. So thanks for stopping by. Bye.